Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible, sir. So we will be starting in a minute, sir.
Okay,
Can
fine.
we hold for a minute? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hello, hello. Am I audible and visible clearly? Please plus one thumbs up in the chat. Yeah. So basically, I welcome you all to the inaugural session of Elevate X 3.0. Elevate X 3.0 is basically a all-in mentoring session. All-in mentoring session planned for basically UG2 engineering graduates, UG2, UG3, and UG4 engineering graduates. Those who are like, we will be covering various different domains of engineering. These aren't just webinars; they are backed by resources to kickstart your journey. And in this journey, we are always backed by some or the other. For this session, we are very delightful for Jamhuri Education to help us and to back us with the resources from Jamhuri Educations. We are pleasure to introduce our speaker guest for today, Mr. Raman Trivedi, the city head of Jamhuri Education India Private Limited. Mr. Trivedi is an experienced mentor who has helped students plan their studies not only limited to India but abroad, guiding them through tests like GRE, GMAT, and SAT, and helping them to reach their dream university. So today he is here to share his insights about how to choose the right postgraduate path and make sure that how the global opportunities, how you can explore the different global opportunities and different interests. So I would like Mr. Trivedi to continue. Welcome, sir. We are very delightful to have you here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kushwan. I hope that you guys, am I audible to you, every one of you right
Yes, sir.
now?
You are very clearly visible and
Great,
audible.
great. Okay, so we'll be having a session today, right? I'll be more than happy to have questions if anyone does have any sort of questions related to anything or related to this particular topic. You can just speak up. I believe every one of you here is from Jadavpur University, and just I'm curious to know that which year I'm having a word with, and which course. I mean, which are you from? Electrical engineering or from CS or from IT or from which department you guys are in? So if you can just, Kushwant, if you can just tell me about it.
Uh, so,
Yeah.
uh, so
Looking.
I'm currently enrolled in UG3, and I'm currently an undergraduate from chemical engineering department. And we are having folks from uh, different domains and different branch of engineering. Like, I would be happy if you all type in the text, like in call messages. We would be more than happy to hear.
And moreover, I just if that is feasible for you guys, I mean it needs to be an interactive session. So I think that I'm just explaining it to myself. If that will be great if people can switch on the camera if that is feasible. I mean it's not a compulsion thing, but yeah, if we can switch on a camera, that will be good for us. Okay, so people are from electrical, people are from CS, people from mechanical, IT. Okay, okay, power engineering, mechanical. Now that's okay. Fair enough. Good to know and welcome you all. So, just starting the process, like we are uh, going to have a wonderful session about how to study in abroad. Like people over here must be thinking, like, I mean, Jadavpur University, and what after that. So, if someone who's like keen or thinking of going abroad or thinking of moving forward with any sort of degree in master's program, for sure the person, him or her, can go over there in abroad and study. So there are certain basic pointers which you need to understand. And studying abroad is not at all, people think that it's very costly. Maybe you have many of the questions in your mind, right? It may be costly. What will be the atmosphere over there? How people are over there? And I mean, will I be getting a job or not? And if I'll be getting a job, what will be the salaries? And how to move over there? How we'll be getting the visa? If we'll be getting a visa rejection, then what will happen? All these questions must be there in your head. So I'll be having the solutions of all these things. Before that, I just want to let you know that this particular session, which has been arranged by IEEE, I'm very thankful for you people to cover up all these things, because I see every year, I mean, lots and lots of students from Jadavpur University go over there to to study for GMAT, GRE things over there, and go over there to abroad for studying, right? So just to let you know that what exactly happens when you move abroad, right? What are the requirements? So there are one thing which is the requirement of the university. The university requires a good profile over there. So there are two types of universities. One is academic centric university, and one is holistic approach university. So academic centric university, when you move ahead with master's programs, academic centric university means only maximally focusing on your academics part, right? So when you focus on your academics part, the first thing comes into the picture when you move ahead with a master's degree of yours. When you think of applying for the master's degree, your academics. So the academics, which is after class 12. So after class 12, that means your graduation, what you're doing right now. So your bachelor's basically. So your bachelor needs to be having a good score. So two things matters over here. Number one, from where you are graduating, and how much is your GPA when you are graduating, right? So uh, if you are from Jadavpur University, and if you're scoring somewhere around 8, 8.5, 7, 7.5, like that, more than 7 or more than 7.5 over here in Jadavpur University in any of the domain, you for sure will be going to have a very good future in abroad. Okay, so the first thing is academics. Second thing is your GRE score. What is GRE? Any one of you know about GRE? Please raise your hand if anyone knows about it. Yes, Rahim, I'm sorry.
Sir, I think it's an international test for testing our English language proficiency for the
Okay,
international students.
okay. A nice try, Rahim, but it's not. It's IELTS which you're speaking about. Anyone else? Okay. So GRE stands for Graduate Record Examination. So graduate record examination has two sections. So just like when you move ahead, uh, you have any question, Rahim?
Yes, sir, I will ask later on in the session. Please continue.
Okay. No problem. So, when you as you guys are studying in Jadavpur University, you must have given JE or WBJ, right? For going ahead to any of the university, I mean, a good university, you require certain examinations. The same way for going ahead to the top universities abroad, for studying masters or an MBA maybe. So you require an examination called GRE. GRE is a preferred examination, not a required thing. So just to study in engineering, there's no need to give JEE, right? But just to study in IIT or NIT or maybe Jadavpur University, you need to give JEE or WBJ. Similarly, so GRE is not a required examination but a preferred one. So GRE stands for Graduate Record Examination. It has three sections. This particular exam has three sections. Number one is AWA, Analytical Writing Analysis. Number two is Quant is maths. And number three is verbal is English. So you have three sections over here: AWA, Quant, and verbal. So AWA is Analytical Writing Analysis, where you need to write an essay. An issue is there, a problem is there, a problem statement is there. You need to write your thoughts, how you think about the problem, about the solutions, basically. This particular thing is of 30 minutes. You will be given 30 minutes. There are 30 to 40 points. There are 30 to 40 topics in which you can write this essay for. Okay. Now, 30 minutes is being given, and there are pointers. There are points, basically. 0 to 6 pointers there, wherein the difference is 0 to 0.5, 0.5 to 1, 1.1 to 1.5, 1.5 to 2, like that till 6. 0 to 6 is the time domain, difference domain, and at least a 4 score you need to have. Out of the 6, you need to have 4 score. Okay. Now, second is quant. Quant is maths. And the syllabus of maths is still class 10th. I repeat, it's still class 10th. So anyone and everyone can participate in going ahead with masters. Masters cannot be only in chemical engineering, mechanical engineering, or civil, or electrical, or IT, or CS. Finance can, masters can be in finance also. Masters can be in management also. So people who have not studied maths in class 11th and 12th also can participate in this particular exam, because the syllabus is still class 10th. Okay. Now, permutation and combination, statistics, equation in one variable, two variable, exponents and powers, AP, GP, all these things are over here in this particular exam. Now, how many questions? There are altogether 27 questions in this particular exam. In quant, in maths, basically 27 questions. So how it has been divided? 27 questions is being divided into 2 fragments, 15 questions and 12 questions. So 15 question is first section, 12 question is second section. 15 plus 12 is 27 questions. So 27 questions will be there in quant. Okay. Now, moving ahead with the verbal part. Okay. In verbal, it has English. It has 3 things: RC, reading comprehension; CR, critical reasoning; and SC, sentence completion. RC stands for reading comprehension, CR stands for critical reasoning, and SC stands for sentence completion. Now, in this particular segment, again 27 questions are there. 15 first section, 12 again for second section. 15 questions for first section, 12 questions for second section. So 27 questions will be there. Now, how much time is required for quant and how much time is required for verbal? Quant, which is maths, the time required basically will be higher than the verbal. So 47 minutes is being there for quant and 41 minutes is being there for verbal. 47 for quant, 41 for verbal, and 30 for AWA. 47 plus 41 plus 30 is 1 hour and 58 minutes. So total questions are 27 plus 27, which is 54, and 1 essay. So 54 questions and 1 essay will be there. And the total time taken is 30 plus 41 plus 47, which is 1 hour and 58 minutes. You can say 2 hours. So 54 questions plus 1 essay and 2 hours is the total exam of. Now, what is the score of this exam? So the score of this exam starts from 260 and ends in 340. How does it start from 260 and ends in 340? So I have told you the score of AWA. AWA is calculated differently, 0 to 6. Now, quant has the minimum score of 130 and verbal also has the minimum score of 130. So 130 plus 130 is 260, right? And quant has maximum score of 170 and verbal also have maximum score of 170. 170 plus 170 is 340. So the score ranges from 260 to 340. If someone is getting 260, that is 0. If someone is in 340, that is maximum. Now comes the main point. With academics, if you have a good academics and if you have at least 310 or 320 out of 340 in GRE, again I'm repeating, if you are having a good academics, more than 7.5 CGPA, and you have a good score in your GRE, that is more than 310 or 320, you can go ahead with max amount of scholarship in abroad to study in any of the domain you want. Maximum scholarship is being given by US. Anyone can guess that in US for doing a master's degree, what is the cost? Can anyone raise a hand and tell me that? We are
Guys,
having
just a wild guess. Any wild guess will also work. Any wild guess.
I've heard that the college fees in US are very high.
okay. Please raise your hand. Swadeep.
From what I know, it's maybe like $150,000 a year.
I don't understand things in dollar. Can you please tell me in lakhs?
It's
It will be a
like
good number.
it will be like 70-80 lakhs per year.
Okay.
From what
70-80 lakhs per year. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else? Someone was raising a hand.
50-60 lakhs overall.
50-60 lakhs overall. Okay. Anyone else? Yes, Rahim.
Sir, I think the total cost surpasses 1 crore.
Okay. Yes, Somrik.
Sir, I think 1 to crore a year.
1 to 2 crore a year. Okay. Anyone else? Okay. Lots and lots of guesses. We were just playing in numbers like lakhs and crores. Okay. So, if you are thinking of studying in a very good university like Michigan and all, you need to spend at least a crore, 80 lakhs to 1 crore. Somrik, you can raise your hand down. So you need to spend at least a crore over there to study in abroad. Okay. Now comes the best part. If you are having a good score in GRE, if you are having a good academics, can anyone guess what will be the chances and what will be the amount? Basically, what will be the amount you need to spend over there to study? Anyone? Yes, Rahim.
Maybe 10 to 12 lakhs.
Okay. Anyone else? Sangal. I'm sorry, I'm not very good in pronouncing the name. Sanglab Das. Yes.
Maybe 20 lakhs in overall.
Okay. Okay. Anyone else? Come on, guys. You are studying in Jadavpur University. You need to have logic with your answers. Yeah. Anyone else? Speak up. Come on.
30-40 lakhs.
30-40 lakhs. Okay. Sorry, Deep. Okay. Fine. Great.
For zero if we get 100% scholarship.
That's great. Yeah, that's what I was coming for. For. So basically, people have paid zero amount as well. We don't even know how much zeros are there after 1 in 1 crore. And guess what? If you get a academic good, if someone is doing good or 8.59 CGPs over here in Jadavpur University and got a good score in GRE, for sure he or she moves ahead with a very good college with 100% scholarship. That too, fooding and lodging over there free of cost from their side. Isn't that amazing? Like going over there, studying over there with free of cost things. Many of your elder brothers or sisters might be working over there or studying over there. You feel fascinated, right? When you see Instagram stories or Facebook stories over there, having, walking or going over there to different of the mountains and being in the beaches and all. So the point is, what makes you believe or what makes you think about it that how do you want to go over there? You can go over there just firstly with your head right from here to there, and which university you need to choose first, and then second thing is that how you can reduce the cost. What is the what things are there in your mind which is not letting you think about that what is that is for sure it is the money factor, right? So 1 CR, 50 lakh, 40 lakh, 80 lakh, the wild guesses which I'm talking about. So basically the money factor, firstly, psychologically, it will be playing in your mind. If you can reduce that, and how can you can reduce that? You can reduce that via scholarships, and there are 3 kinds of scholarship. Please listen, this is not for everyone, 52 or 55 people over here. This is for those people only who are thinking of going abroad. It is a very good session and important session for you. The scholarships are of 3 types: need-based scholarship, merit-based scholarship, and external scholarship. What is need-based scholarship? If your family income is less than 70-80 lakh rupees per annum, okay, then you'll be getting need-based scholarship. You need to show every of your ITR return and everything. How many of your family income is more than 80 lakh per year? 80 lakh per year is somewhere around 6 lakh per month, and 6 lakh per month is 2 lakh in 10 days, and 2 lakh in 10 days is 20,000 every day. Who is having that much of salary? Please raise your hand. If someone is there, please hire me. Okay, no one. So you understand by this thing that max of the people are having less than 80 lakh of salary, right? So the competition increases. That is directly proportional to the competition, right? And inversely proportional to the intakers, the percentage of intakers. The competition increases, the probability of getting the admission decreases. Now competition increase, that's why the probability of getting the admission will decrease, or probability of getting the scholarship will decrease. So need based competition is high, that's why the percentage of getting or probability of getting this particular scholarship is very lower. Now what is the percentage? It's 0.14. Okay, so need based is gone. Merit based scholarship, that's what I was talking about. Merit based scholarship is the best scholarship for people over here in India. Why? Because if someone is studying from a good university, having a good score, having a good academic score, having a good GRE score, having a good IELTS score, and having a good profile, for sure that person is going to bang and getting a good score over all these things and presenting it in a proper way. For sure that person is going to have a very good scholarship, and he or she is going to study in a very, not so very good university, but for sure top universities down the line. Why I said not so very good university? Because presentation matters a lot. Whatever you are having your profile, however you are going ahead with your profile, but if you're not able to present it in a proper way to the intakers or to the person who are going to take you in their universities, you're not going to get into the university. I tell you why. Because when you present those things into the university, we call it SOP, statement of purpose. What is the purpose of going over there, and all those stuff is being asked over there. If your general thing will be that, okay, someone asked you that why you want to go for masters in mechanical engineering. Let's suppose anyone is there, Sauradip is there, and he says that I am interested in mechanical engineering, that's why I want to go over there. Straight up a rejection. If someone was not interested, someone was not applied over there, but that person has applied over there because he's interested. We know that you are interested. Tell me something, why you made this particular field as an option, right? Now in this case, you need to write a strong SOP. Statement of purpose needs to be very much strong. It needs to define you. It needs to be very different from others. Okay, so the first thing which matters is the academics. The second thing which matters is the GRE exam. The third thing which matters is IELTS. IELTS is what? That's the way we are speaking in English, or we are in Bengal, we speak in Bengali or Hindi. We cannot go over there in US and start speaking Bengali to a foreigner or to a US citizen. He won't be understanding that. Just for having this particular thing up, so IELTS has been there, and you need to clear IELTS. So you can say that, sir, I know English, so why I need to go ahead with the examination? You know English, I know this. And you can only speak English maybe. But you need to read, write, listen and understand, and speak. So these are the 4 factors which is generally, you need to move ahead with the exam, and you do have a certification of it that yes, you know English in a proper way. And you get this certification for 2 years. This IELTS exam is valid for 2 years. It has 4 sections. GRE was having 3 sections. IELTS has 4 sections. Number 1, reading. That's the way you used to read the passage. You remember in class 9th and 10th, read the passage and answer the questions were there. We need to answer that, right? 2 passages will be there in the reading part. Second, in the writing part, 2 essays will be there. You need to write an essay, right? Then third is the listening part. You need to listen in English and to answer certain questions. And fourth is the speaking part. You need to speak in English for 0 to 15 minutes. Overall bands in all these sections are 9, 0 to 9. Reading 0 to 9, writing 0 to 9, speaking 0 to 9, listening 0 to 9. Out of this 9, you need to score at least a 6.5. It varies from 0 to 9. So 0 to 0.5, 0.5 to 1, 1 to 1.5, 1.5 to 2, like that it goes on till 9. So you need to score at least a 6.5 in your IELTS exam. What is the cost of giving an GRE exam or an IELTS exam? Let me tell you the GRE exam. For GRE, you need 22 to 23,000 rupees in your pocket to go ahead with your registration and go ahead with your exam. Yes, Swaradip.
No, sir, I was just telling about the price of IELTS.
So price of IELTS is 18,000 rupees. Okay.
Mm.
Now, This was the third factor after GRE. The fourth one is the projects which you'll be making in a 7th semester, your 6th semester, your 8th semester, the major projects. Fourth point is the projects, internships which you'll be doing, which will be of your domain, which is very important. Some people in their bachelor's do research work as well. So projects or internship or research work. This is the fourth factor. Fifth factor, course related to the specific domain. Let's suppose anyone here from CS, computer science, Sarbury Bhaumek, Anish Mandal. Yeah. Sarbury Bhaumek, how many languages you know? Computer languages.
So I'm only first year, but I know C, C++, Python, and a little Java.
Okay, that's great. Anyone else? Second or third year? No one from second and third year? Or have changed the stream after asking? Okay, no problem. Great thing, Sarbury, that you have came up and spoke about it. Great. So when you move ahead, a course specific thing you need to move ahead with. I mean, if you are from CS, you need to learn the languages for sure, right? The way Sarbury said, C, C++, Java, Ruby, Python. I mean, these are some basic things, and you need to be the advanced level of this. So advanced Java needs to be known. You need to be a bit different. You need to show them that you have done your homework when you were studying in bachelor's. So course specific thing or course domain specific thing you need to do, or domain specific courses you need to do. You can find all these courses in Coursera, edX, and all those things. This is the fifth pointer. Sixth pointer is the work experience. Work experience might or might not be required over there. Okay, so work experience is not mandatory measure of the time. Work experience is not mandatory measure of the time. Okay, so work experience can be 0, work experience can be 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. So the first 6 things builds your profile. Understand this very clearly. Number 1, academics. Number 2, GRE. Number 3, IELTS. Number 4, what is number 4? Can anyone tell?
Jake's internships.
Internship plus research work on second, third, fourth years.
Very good, very good, very good. So projects, internship, and research work. Number 5th,
I need to do advanced courses on the course we are doing right now.
domain,
Advanced
your
course.
domain, in your domain, in whichever you are going ahead, the domain specific courses needs to be done. Very good, Sarbury. 5th point was this. 6th one is the,
Strong statement of purpose.
sorry,
A strong statement of purpose. Yes, okay.
Sixth one is the means work experience.
Yes.
It may be needed or may not be needed.
yes, very good, Sarbury. That's great. So 6 things is this. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. I've just illustrated right now, right? So these things build up your profile, right? Your academics after class 12, your GRE, graduate record examination, the scores of it is from 1 to at least of 320 to have a very good university. Number 3, your IELTS or TOEFL. IELTS and TOEFL are same. I mean, if you can go ahead with both of it. Either of them basically. 4th one is the projects, internship, and research work. Number 5th is domain specific courses in whichever domain you are in. Number 6 is the work experience. Now this helps us to develop the profile. So whoever is in first standard, first year, or in second year or in third year, please listen to this very carefully, because this is super important to have the scholarship. You can get admissions for sure, but scholarships is very difficult to move ahead with. So you need to have a good scholarship. So you need to have a good profile for you. Now, this is not it. You need to move ahead with a showcasing of the scholarship also. Let's suppose you make a dish. If the dish is good or not, how can one person can tell this? By taking a scoop of it, right? So if you have just presented the dish like this, no one is going to take a scoop of it, right? But you have presented the dish in a proper way, the person will be taking a scoop of it, then the person will say whether the dish is good or bad. If the scoop is not been taken, do you think the person will be able to tell that whether the dish is good or bad? No, right? Similarly, when you make a profile, you need to present the profile in a proper way. So the seventh factor is your statement of purpose, SOP, right? SOP stands for statement of purpose, wherein you need to write your purpose, why exactly you want to go over there, why that college, why that university, why do you think that the university will be giving you an admit, and all those things. And that needs to be strong, which I just said to Suradip that, you cannot just say that I'm very good in, my interest is in mechanical, so I want to go ahead in mechanical. No, right? There needs to be a reason behind it. Why you choose mechanical? That needs to be a reason, right? Number 8, that needs to be LOR, letter of recommendation. So your recommenders, who are your faculties, will be going ahead with your letter of recommendation. Okay, there are 2 types of letter of recommendations. One is professional and one is academic. So you will be going ahead with academic LOR, not the professional one, because you guys are studying right now. Okay, so 3 LORs will be required. Okay, and how to go ahead with the LORs? You need to have the email ID of the professors who will be giving the LOR. You need to provide this email ID to the university in which you'll be going, and the person, the admitters, will be mailing asking questions about you to the particular professor, right? The professor will be then writing about you. That will be the recommendation letter. Okay. Second is, in LOR, you can just have a letterhead. You can write, the professor will be writing everything about you over that letterhead, and he or she will be signing over there, and a stamp of Jadavpur University will be there, and you can scan it and give it to the concerned university. Okay. Majorly the first thing, which is the email part, generally happens now. For the top universities, it happens in this way. That was the 8th point, the LOR. 9th point, super important, the CV thing. So what happens in India? In India, in respect of CV, we write thesis, 3-4 pages, 5 pages of CV. And we are writing hobbies also. I like playing football. I like to go to watch movies. I like reading. No one is interested in knowing that whether you like movies or what sort of movies you are going to move ahead with. We are over here just to have a good university, right? So for going ahead with CV or resume, you need to have 1-page resume. CV needs to be a 1-page. Okay, wherein 80 to 90% only needs to be written. 10% thing needs to be, 10% of the sheet needs to be vacated. That is the 9th point. The 10th one is the interview part. Okay, once you clear all these things, then you get the interview part. Now, the important thing, SOP, what you are stating about you. LOR, what the faculties and recommenders are stating about you. And CV needs to be aligned. It should not be like that. LOR is saying something else, SOP is saying something else, and CV is saying something else. Then you will be a Parichit, having 3 different personalities in one person. That means it creates a chaos, and it's a fishy thing, right? So your profile will be rejected, your admission will be rejected, your inquiry will be rejected, your application will be rejected. So 6 things: academics, number 1, number 2, GRE, number 3, IELTS, number 4, your projects, internship, and your research work. Number 5th, your what was number 5th? Anyone?
Domain specific
Specific extra.
courses.
Very good. Domain specific courses. Number 6, your work experience. Number 7th. Now, anyone? Number 7th. What was number 7th?
Strong statement of
SOP,
purpose.
statement.
SOP, statement of purpose. Number 8. What was number 8?
Letter of recommendations.
Letter of
Very good.
recommendation.
Letter of recommendation. I can see only few people, paying attention. I believe everyone of you have already went abroad. So, number 7th, it was your LOR. Number 8th, number 7th was your statement of purpose. Number 8th is your LOR. Number 9th is your CV.
Resume.
Number 10th is your interview, right? So now in this way, we create a profile till from 1 to 6. Then we showcase the profile from 7 to 10, 7 to 9 basically. If your showcasing is good, then you move ahead with the interview part. Okay. Then you go with the interview part. So in the interview part, you play a super important role. There are questions which will be asked. Now, it should not be like that again, that SOP stated something else, LOR stated something else, in CV you have written something else, and when interviewer was asking you something, you are saying something else. For instance, you said that I'm very good in playing basketball. In interview, the person asked, what is the circumference of a basketball? You're like, sir, what? I have not, went ahead with the circumference of it. So you need to say only those things which is genuine, right? And you need to have the answer of it also. If you have studied or if you have went ahead with some certain courses, if they're going ahead with and asking you certain questions of C, C++, advanced Java or basic Java, so you need to say the answers, right? When going ahead with the interview. Now, every university doesn't go ahead with the interview. Interview generally happens because of two reasons. Number one, if it is mandatory, for sure it is going to happen. Number two, if something fishy is there, then interview will happen. Okay. So when interview happens, okay, fine, you have went ahead with interview. Now, after the interview, for instance, you get an admission. So after the admission, you go ahead with a scholarship. Now, they might give you the scholarship firstly. If you're not, let's suppose they give you a 6,000 US dollar scholarship, or maybe 9,000 US dollar scholarship, or maybe 12,000 US dollar scholarship. So if you are good with it, then it's okay. If you're not, then for sure you can tell them that, okay, I require more scholarships because I believe that my profile is this. You can mail it to them, right? If you have not got any scholarship, you can ask for a scholarship, stating your reasons. Okay. Now, and you can only go ahead with a merit-based scholarship because need-based, again, 0.14. Right. So after this, you move ahead with the super important thing, with the visa part. When you get this university done, you move ahead with the visa part. And the visa part, it's very difficult to have all the documents at the same time. So you need time for this. Okay. And visas are of different types. There are rejections also, there are clearance also. The decision takes time. But if documents are aligned, if you're going ahead with it and you know that where exactly you'll be going ahead, how many years your course is, let's suppose your course is of 2 years. When the person is asking you that how long will be the course, you are saying, sir, I don't know about it. So for sure, visa is going to be getting rejected. If they ask you where exactly you're going, you are going to US and you say that, oh sir, I'm going to France, it is going to be rejected for sure. If you don't know details of your things for which you are going, so you will be going with a student visa. There are three types of visas: student visa, working visa, medical visa. Many visas are there. So you go ahead with a student visa. So you need to know that when you go ahead with a student visa, you have post-study work visas also for 2 years, for 3 years, for 1.5 years, like 1.6 years, like that. So every country has different domains. Every country has different processes to move ahead with the visa part. Now, before going ahead with the visa, you need to know that everything needs to be strong over there. The document needs to be strong. Your alignment with the document needs to be strong. Your Aadhaar card, PAN card, everything needs to be aligned. And you need to have funds in your account for at least 1 month or 2 months. And how much funds? Whatever tuition fee is there, multiplied by 1.25x at least, because dollars, pounds, euros fluctuates, right? So 1.25x amount you need to have in your bank account. Okay. Now you need to move ahead. Yeah, Rahim.
Sir, the original fees, are you talking about the original fees into 1.25 times or the reduced fees?
Original, the reduced one.
Okay.
Right? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I got it.
I am not able to hear you, ma'am.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yes. So I'm talking about the original fees. The reduced fees, the scholarship fees, basically. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Sarbari.
Sir, that reduced fees, will it be for 1 month or for the whole duration of the course I'm getting there for like
So the
whole
reduced,
4
very good
years?
question. So the reduced fees will be for the whole duration of the course for 2 years. So let's suppose
Oh,
for 2 years it's 40 lakh maybe. So there say that I am giving you a scholarship of 20%. So 40 lakh, 20% is 8 lakh rupees. So 8 lakh rupees will be waived off and 32 lakh will be the whole fees, and you need to have a 1 year. So 32 divided by, it is for 2 years, right? So divided by 2, if you do, then it will be 16 lakh rupees. So 16 lakh multiplied by 1.25, you need to show in your bank account.
and sir, means if I don't have that, will I still be able to get that visa?
If you don't have that, then you won't be able to get the visa. So before visa, you need to have that much amount in your bank account, so that you can give a clearance that yes, you will be going over there and you are having sufficient fund to move ahead and stay over there for 1 year at least.
Can I take a loan for that amount from the
Yes,
bank?
yes, you can take a loan from for that particular amount.
Okay, sir.
Okay? Yeah. Any other questions? I see many people over here. I believe that people are listening to me. And if not, then it's okay. If you are listening, please have questions. I really feel that if you have questions, doesn't matter how good or how bad it is, question is questions, you can ask it. Okay, should I move forward? Great. So once you go ahead, okay, Rahim, ask me.
Sir, if I mean, we should only then apply for visas if we can manage the money after seeing the tuition fees, which is waived, right? Like from the particular university.
Yes, so there are three things, Rahim, you need to have. First is you should know your profile, you should know where exactly you're going, and you should know your family budget.
Hmm.
Okay, because for sure India's budget is much more lower than when you move ahead abroad. So your budget needs to be increased, but it should not be like that your budget is 40 50 lakh and the amount which you'll be spending is 1 CR, or maybe the budget is 20 30 lakh and the amount you'll be spending is 60 70 lakh. So you should know this thing, that going ahead with this particular budget is good, but you need to see that what needs to be the expenses. So over there, for staying only 60 70,000 is required. But then
Per
when
month.
staying 10, yes, for staying over here in India is only 10,000, maybe not that is required. When you stay over here in PG or a 1 BHK or 2 BHK. Over here, the standard of living is very different. Over here, it is very different. The cost is very different over there, because you see for dollars, if you see that 100, 105 or something is the amount right now in India. So accordingly, you need to fetch. But you need to think this also, that after getting graduated, post-graduated over there, if you get a job, then the multiplication will be happening there also. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
So before application, you should think about it, that will I be able to get the amount settled in 2 to 3 years or not? According
The
to
return
that,
of investment, right?
ROI basically. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Anything else? Anything else? Okay. So now, after this, after the application of the visa, you take time to decide. Okay, for application, visas, GRE, and all these things, you require passport. The first thing you need to do is having a passport of yours. If you don't have any, and you say, sir, you have said me that to go ahead with GRE and stuff. I have prepared for GRE, but I'm giving the exam. They're asking me for a passport. You are not going to come over here and hold my collar up. So you have the passport with you, please. Okay. Now, after this, when you move ahead, you have applied for the scholarship. You move ahead with the your visa. You will be seeing that whether you get a visa rejection or acceptance. If you get a visa acceptance, then you apply for the accommodation. Accommodation are just like hostels in Jadavpur University or maybe XYZ. You have hostels over here. They have dormitories over there. When you move ahead with the dormitories over there, so you see that it's just like hostel, but it is a bit different. So in one room, 2-3 people will be there, or maybe one room, one person will be there. So the university has that particular dormitories with them. So you can stay over there also. You can stay in flats also. That depends on you. After this, you have health insurances. So when you move over there, if you have any issues related to your health, so that you can straight away go over there and in the hospitals and get the checkup free, and every medications will be free over there. Okay. Apart from that, you have value-added services. I mean, which will be given from our side, the forex card and all those things you'll be requiring. Currency exchange things will be there. Now, when you should apply, I mean, and then you book your flight tickets and you'll be going for sure. When you should apply for the universities, you need to apply for the university. There are two intakes generally. One is winter and one is fall. Winter intake is generally by January. Fall intake is generally by September. January, February intake majorly is, you can say that January, February intake takes only 7 to 10% of the students. Only 7 to 10% of the universities are open in winter intake. But in fall intake, which is September, 100% of the universities are open. Okay. So someone who is thinking of this is a very important thing. Please listen to it very carefully. If someone is applying for 2027 and he or she is applying for fall intake, so he or she will be applying for 2027 September. But when he or she needs to apply, he or she needs to apply in 2026 September, 1 year prior. Okay. It is not like that you think of 2027 September and by August you will be applying. No, at least 1 year prior you need to start the application. There is a reason behind it, because all these processes takes time. Number one. Number two, the early you apply, the good are the chances of getting the university and the scholarships. So there are rounds, round 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you should apply in round 1. If you remember, you have counselings, right? I mean, what is that called? I don't know. That counseling 1, counseling 2. I believe that is counseling only. I don't know. So counseling 1, 2, 3, and 4 like that, or maybe 3 over here. So here in abroad, you go ahead with 4 rounds. Now, round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4. So these 4 rounds will be over here. You can apply in round 1. The chances are very much. Round 2, little less. Round 3, little less. Round 4, very less. If you're applying round 1, the chances of getting the university is higher. The chances of getting the scholarship is higher. Am I clear to you guys? Awesome. Great. Now, so for applying in 2027, if someone is in 3rd year right now, he or she will be completing 3rd year in next year, July or June maybe, right, or May, and completing 4th year in June or July 27. So that person who is in 2nd year, right, 3rd year right now, will be going ahead with 2027 intake, 2027 September intake. Someone who is in 2nd year right now will be going ahead for 2028 intake. So for 2027 intake, the person needs to apply, the person who is in 3rd year needs to apply in 2026. The person who is in 2nd year needs to apply in 2027. The person who is in 1st year needs to apply in 2028, because he or she will be applying for 2029. Someone in 2nd year will be applying in 2027 because he or she will be applying for 2028. Someone who is in 3rd year will be applying in 2026 because he or she will be applying for 2027. So whenever you will be completing your graduation, just after that in September, you should go ahead. And for going ahead with that September, 1 year prior, you need to apply. Okay. Now, any questions?
But for the winter thing also, we need to apply 1 year prior for their like for the winter intake also you need to apply 1 year prior.
7-8 months prior. Okay. Yes, Sarbury.
Like WBJ or JMN, is there any centralized portal for these colleges in?
No. There are.
So I have, oh,
You need to apply to different universities.
Also, I have to apply means individually to all.
Yes, to any one of it, like one by one.
Means I apply to like 5 or 6 at once in 2028 if
You
I
can
want
apply
to.
to 2,500 universities.
Oh,
Yeah, it costs also. Some university for application, it costs also. So if you are
okay,
applying,
sir.
so you just think about the fee also. If there is fee, I mean, applying to many of the universities doesn't make any sense. But if it is free, for sure, you can apply to any of the universities. Okay? Yes, Rahim.
Sir, does this rule apply to all continent colleges like America, Europe?
No,
This
not everyone. It's a general thing. So for every of the other countries, like Germany has March and October intake. US has
okay,
January and September intake. UK has January and September intake. Singapore has the October intake. Different,
okay.
majorly 1 or 2 months prior. But yeah, winter and spring intake is there, or fall intake is there.
But the creation of profile and the showcasing and application, all those rules are same, right?
Yes, maximally same. And
Okay.
so let's suppose you are in third year, Raheen. Just taking an example. So you're in third year, you'll be completing your graduation in 2027, maybe May. So you want to go after that, which is in September 2027. So your profile needs to be, I mean, you should apply when? You should apply in 2026
Six. Yeah.
September. Before that, your GRE should be completed. Mind this. GRE needs to be completed before September 2026 if you are applying in September 2026, because on the basis of your GRE, on the basis of your academics, on the basis of all these things, on the basis of your profile, you will be analyzed, and accordingly you will be given a seat over there. Because if you
IELTS too
don't,
then.
yes, IELTS also. If you don't
Okay.
have your GRE or IELTS with you, so I mean, it will be very much difficult to move ahead. Nah? So you should be
Hmm.
done with everything before September 2026 for third year students.
Hmm.
Okay. And that is one. Second is, someone of you have not asked, but still I'm asking. Let's suppose you're in third year, you'll be applying next year. So by next year, you won't be completing fourth year, right? So how come they'll be analyzing your academics? Because they will be needing your academics for all 4 years, right? So till that time, you won't be able to do your fourth year because you still will be in the seventh semester, which is fourth year, first semester. So how you will be giving the scores of fourth year? So no one has asked this. So let me ask you this. What do you think?
Sir, I think the CGPA will be seen up to the sixth semester only.
Okay. Anyone else?
Or maybe they will go for kind of a linear average thing.
Okay. Anyone else?
I think they will be already asking for recommendation from the professor, so they can already know the marks from the professor itself.
Okay. Anyone else?
On the basis of achievements.
Okay. Achievements. Okay. Anyone else? Okay. So what happens? So Shobhadeep has said a bit, point which is in relevance and in the same direction, which I'll be highlighting on. So this depends on the 3 year of academic results of yours. So they'll be giving you can say a predictive score for fourth year. So on the basis of your 3 years, they'll be giving a fourth year predictive score, and you need to score that much score only to move ahead abroad. So they will be considering your fourth year to be in 6.57, 7.58 CGPA. You have said that I'll be getting 8 CGPA, but in 3 years you have not got 8 CGPA. Then you cannot say that I'll be getting 8 CGPA in your fourth year. If you have got 8 CGPA and the average is coming like that, then only you can mention and your faculty needs to agree with it. Now you can say that this is my predictives. On the basis of that, considering 8 CGPA, then the intaker will be thinking about you whether to move ahead with you or not. Let's suppose you have said that I'll be getting 9 CGPA. You have got a 7 CGPA, 6.5. Then you won't be able to, because you said 9, you are getting 6. Okay, this is how they move. Okay, so this was the very valid question, that when I'll be applying, I'll be in my first semester to fourth year. Now, how I'll be showcasing my fourth year, first and second semester result? So you only need to showcase your third semester till your third year result. The fourth year, you need to give predictives. Okay, so this is how it will be going. Any questions?
What will happen if by chance you give a predictive and then you do not get that much amount in fourth year?
I just said that. So you won't. Anyone can answer to this question?
Sir, I think they will not take that candidate for recommendation.
For moving ahead, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is the thing, right? So they won't be considering him or her. Any other question?
Sir, if a student is eager to apply for masters in foreign, then he should apply from fourth year or third year.
The application needs to be started. He should start applying he should start thinking about in second year. He should start application within the end of the third year, means starting of fourth year. The application needs to be done by starting of fourth year, but all these things, the GRE, this profile development program, and all these things needs to be done within second or third year. Because at the time of application, because academics is also very important. Academics is a super important thing. So third year is difficult than second year, I believe. Because I've also studied engineering, so I know second year and maybe fourth year is a bit easier. So the third year should not be getting hampered. So because of that, only he or she should do your second year, the GRE thing in second year, or maybe max in third year. Because in fourth year you cannot do, because in fourth year you will be applying. So by applying, when you will be applying, before that you should be having your GRE score with you.
Okay.
By the way,
Sir,
GRE
as
score
you
is
said
valid for
that-
5 years. Yeah,
As you said that GRE score is valid for how many years?
5 years.
5 years. Okay. And sir, one more question. What are the documents which is required for if I apply for that? Like you said, in visa, a lot of documents are required.
Mhm.
So, what are the major documents which a student should be ready with?
This is a question which we'll be giving you the answer in a personalized session. Okay. So
Okay.
I mean, there are many of the documents. I'll be giving you the short list of the documents list. That's very basic. I'll give you the answer of this in the personalized one-on-one counseling session. Okay.
And sir, one last question.
Hmm.
Does the GATE exam scores have any credits in that university applications?
Not every, only in Germany.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Any other question? Okay. So now, these were the all structures through which you should go ahead, and a person needs to come over here and abroad and study. Now, the important thing, we as Jamboree people, we are going ahead with a boot camp wherein Jadavpur University people, whosoever was there, who have been interested over here or have been participating in this particular session of ours. Thank you so much for coming over here. Now, we will be having a one-on-one session. This was a GCS, that is group counseling session. Now we'll be having PCS, which is personalized counseling session. Now, the important part, we charge for personalized counseling session. So we'll be seeing your profile. We'll be telling you which university is good, which way you want to go ahead, and all those things. I will be there. I'll be spending somewhere around 45 minutes to 1 hour with the particular student. Now, the best part for Jadavpur University, for these people who have been registered over here, this particular session, which is chargeable, which is 15,000 rupees, we are giving free of cost. We are not charging anything for a personalized counseling session with me. This session will be over a video call and over here in the Kolkata Center. I'll be in Kolkata Center from 1st of November till 7th of November. Okay. and I'm available at that moment. I mean, from tomorrow also, I'm available till 7th of November over a VC also. So if someone wants to meet me over here in Kolkata Center, Southern Avenue is the you can search Jamboree Kolkata or Jamboree Southern Avenue. You can straight away come over here just near to Kalighat. Now I'm available from 1st to 7th of November, and the counseling session is free of cost for you people. Okay, the registration name, everything has been written with us. I mean, we are ready with it. Not only this, we are having a boot camp, which is we are giving one class of quant, one class of verbal, and one diagnostic test free of cost. That means diagnostic test is something wherein which can tell you that where exactly you're lagging in GRE, what exactly you need to move forward with GRE. Quant sessions will be helping you with that in this way that we'll be having one demo class of quant and one demo class of verbal. The person can take online also, offline also, just to know that how you want to go ahead. So you see one class, one demo class of verbal, one demo class of quant, and one diagnostic test, plus one counseling session with me. Every of it is of free of cost. We won't be charging you anything. Now, someone who's interested will be going ahead with us. Someone who's not will be, people are, easy and okay to move ahead. But someone who's interested, we will be welcoming you over here in the boot camp of ours. Right? So it's for just for you people. No fee for the counseling session, zero fee for that. One free demo class for verbal, for GRE, one free demo class for quant, and one on one counseling session, plus one diagnostic test where we'll be diagnosing you how much you know about GRE. Okay. Now, this is the perks which you get when you start a webinar and be attentive. I mean, someone is not attentive, it's okay. But someone who have got the questions, I still remember your name with face, basically, and that is something drawback when you don't open your camera. Okay, I can easily understand that Sorodip, when he'll be coming over here to the center, or when he'll be having a session with me over a video call, so I can easily remember that how attentive he was. I can remember Rahin, but I have not seen Rahin. Sarbari I can remember, Shubham maybe, and the coordinator, I don't remember his name, but yeah. So thank you so much, Kaushik. Yes, Kaushik. Yes, Kaushik, you have any question? Okay, never mind. For that from my side, now I'm open to questions. Any questions you guys have?
Before we start up with the question, I would like to thank Jamboree Education for such a nice gesture and such a nice deliverables for all the participants of ours. Like, we are very grateful to Jamboree Education. Please a heart emoji, like everyone. Please a heart reaction. They deserve it. And such a wonderful session, such a effort.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, Kushwan. It was really nice talking to you guys. And I believe that this particular zeal of yours, the way you are putting in, and the way you guys are being over here, try hard to go ahead in in these fields, because these are niche fields. Okay, people think that it will cost us more. It will be very difficult. How to go, which documents to require, all these things. These things are nothing. You see, I mean, if you get a right path when you were born, so at that moment of time, have you had a thought that I'll be studying in Jadavpur University? No, right? So in the same way, you just move ahead. You just see what all things are there waiting for you. And things which are free of cost, please go ahead with it.
Definitely. Right? So we had if anybody is having any question, it's open for them, and
Yes.
We are having also a questionnaires from the participants, like the way they have filled the Google form before. Like, if they aren't having any questions, we can move on to that.
Yes. So now just I'm having a bit less time. Any questions for me right now? You can ask any sort of questions you have.
So one of the student was having this query that many students worry about expenses. What are the smartest way of to plan your international education?
Yeah.
other
So
than scholarship?
number one, the merit-based scholarship. Number one. Number two, find your expense plan in a way wherein you fit for that. It's not important to go ahead with the top university. It's important to go to a university which is the best for your profile. For targeting the top university, you might miss the university which you must be having according to your profile, right? So the major thing is, first, your scholarship, number one. Number two, having loans of less interest, if let's suppose if you're going ahead with a loan. Number three, have a good CGPA in your academics in graduation, and have a good score in GRE. Maximum are the chances of getting a max number of scholarships. So majorly scholarship is the option.
So one piece of advice you would give to the student who is still confused about their postgraduate part?
I mean, whatever opportunity comes in the field or in the domain, first of all, decide that which domain you will be working in or you'll be studying in. Because after masters, for sure, you'll be moving ahead to the work profile. So you need to relate that in future, what is going to come is that particular thing which I'm studying right now is relating to the future needs. If yes, then only go ahead with the masters, because masters is not specific thing. So what happens till class 10th, you study everything. In class 11th and 12th, you be specific. In graduation, again, you be more specific. In masters, you again be more specific. Again, in PhD, you become more specific. So in PhD, it is just one topic which you have studied in class 7th or 8th maybe, right? It was just a topic in a chapter. Now you're studying that particular topic, but researching in it. So is that particular research work or that particular doing mastery in that particular course is good? According to you, it is just because you like it. I mean, you should not do it. If it is relating with the future needs also, because at the end of the day, after doing masters, you won't be sitting idle. You need to work, or you need to study more, maybe going ahead in a PhD thing or a research-based projects. Now, you need to see whether the future requirements are there or not. If it is, and it is interesting, for sure you should move ahead.
So the next question is, how early one should start for preparing examinations like GRE, GMAT, or IELTS?
Okay, IELTS is very easy. Okay, not that very much difficult. But starting GRE or GMAT, I've seen someone has asked that GRE, which countries it is applicable. Every country it is applicable, but as I said before starting this, conversation, it is a preferred exam, not a required thing. So preference is being given to GRE, but not everywhere. In Germany, GRE is not considered, but it is considered in TUs. So Germany has three universities process, wherein one is private, one is public, and one is TU. So there are technical universities, TU 9, TU Munich, TU Berlin, all these. Now, in TUs, these are top universities or making technical universities, GRE is required. Others, GRE is not required. Now, the answer to the question which Kushwant asked, that you should start because the syllabus of GRE or GMAT is still class 10th, you see. So anyone and everyone who has done class 10, I believe everyone must have done class 10, right? Yeah. So for going ahead with this program, I mean the GRE thing, you can start anytime. But you should give in second year or max by third year. Max by third year. The preparation needs to start from second year or first year. If you give more time to GRE, the maximum chances are to get a good score or a full score, because it's very easy to get a full score. But GRE is not a easy. It's an adaptive examination. What does adaptive means? If the first question is correct, then the second section question becomes difficult. If the first section question is easy, I mean, first section question is not that you have not corrected it properly. So 15 questions you have been given, you have done 15 questions right, then the second section will be difficult. If 15 questions which have been given, only 6, 7 is right, then the second section of 12 questions will be easier. So since you don't know whether how many questions are right or wrong in the first section, so you won't be knowing that the second section which is coming is difficult or easy.
Definitely. And majority of our participants were from UG2 and UG1. Would be a best piece of advice if they want to go
yes,
foreign university.
100%. So if the UG1, UG2, maybe UG3 as well. So generally it takes 7 to 8 months to move ahead with GRE, but it can take 3-4 years also for people to move ahead with GRE. So you see that when you want to go ahead with it. So basically the first UG1 and UG2 should move ahead with it. Majorly UG1, because you guys don't have that much of pressure right now. When you move ahead with second year or third year, maybe you will be having pressure. So academics should not suffer, because as I said, the first thing for making a profile is academics. After that comes GRE. So because of GRE, you should not, you should not have a bad impact in your academics.
So moving to last part of our questionnaire, sir, it's a kind of it basically it's a personal kind of thing, sir. Like one myth you would burst about studying abroad.
That's it's very expensive.
So if you have to pick one country for higher education, which would it be?
US, Ireland, and Singapore.
So why?
US firstly because in India we do not develop things. We just go ahead and give the servicing part. Okay, the development and the processes happens in US. Okay, number one. Number two is Ireland. Max of the headquarters of Meta, you see, anything you see, max of the Amazon headquarters and everything is being shifted from US to Ireland right now. So the options, the futuristic process, from now I can see this, that the chances of getting jobs are higher over there because number of jobs have been increased because of the shifting. Number three, Singapore has 3 universities, NUS, NTU, and SMU. Okay, NUS, NTU, and SMU. Why I'm telling you, because you guys will be moving from here if someone has issues related to abroad studies and stuff, and the flights are, it is so far and stuff. Singapore is just 6 hours or 7 hours from India. So, emotional bond is also there with your parents, right? So anyone, parents, or you can fly down and, you can find many Indians over there in Singapore. And SMU, NTU, and NUS stands tall and competes with US.
So one skill every student should learn before going to abroad, a must-to-do skill.
Okay, there are many skills. Number one,
like according to you, sir,
be specific. Be always specific with what you want to learn. Number one. Number two, be very much reluctant about researching. Be very much strong in the way of researching. And number third, the skill which you need to move ahead with, you need to be a multitasker. When you move ahead abroad, you only need to make food for yourself. You cannot hire someone over there because it is beyond budget. You need to work also with maybe part-time working things. You need to go ahead with the research work also. You need to study also. Many things are there. So you need to be a multitasker. Right now, what we do, only we are studying. Max of us. Right? Over there, you need to be a multitasker, because if you won't be earning, it will be difficult for you to survive over there. Anish Mandal asked, what about Chinese universities? Chinese universities are best to go. Very in China or Japan, you go ahead. You'll be finding, the fees and structures are very less over there in Japan and China, right? So, yes, you should consider it.
A university or a foreign university you always admired?
For me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so definitely it's there are many: Oxford, Princeton, Yale, Pennsylvania, many, right? So basically, it's not everyone's cup of tea, because only 4% of the world's population gets into over there. So yeah, whatever you get, it needs to be the admiration. It's not always that you need to think about one thing. The profile which you have, let's suppose someone is having 75%, and the intake, the Oxford only takes having a GPA more than 3.3. 3.3 is somewhere around 85% above. Someone is having 75%. He or she cannot go over there, right? So I can think of Oxford, but According to my profile, I cannot go over there. But according to my profile, I should get the best Oxford. I mean, the best university. That needs to be the admiration for people.
So yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Like,
Yeah, great.
you can
Great,
sir,
great having a word with you, Kushwant, and the team. I mean, and the whole people over here. I believe it was not that much boring because many of you went, but I'm glad that 60% of you are still over here. So I believe if the things were good, please, go ahead and see the processes over there in abroad. And these processes are really, I'm telling you this, it will whole change change your whole journey, change your whole experience, how you think. It will change the whole life of yours. So I have been a part, you also be a part, you see things, and things will be very much clear from now. And any one of you want to go ahead with the boot camp, we will be giving you a call. And my name is Raman, as many of you know. So maybe Shubham or someone will be having a word with you guys. Then whoever is interested, please let us know about it, and then we can arrange these boot camps and the sessions which you'll be having, which will be with me, not with anyone else. Okay. And yes, no fee, everything free of cost. After that, we can decide that whether we move ahead with the classes and stuff. Any other questions? Any other questions, people? That's it. I believe, Kushwant.
Are we having any other question? No. Thank you, sir. Great. And we are also thankful to Shubham, sir. Sir, are you there?
Yeah, Kushwant, I am here only. Thanks for the participation. So, looking forward for your active participation for the bootcamp as well. So, post this webinar, I'll connect with Sakif for the further updates. Thank you, Kushwant. Thanks, everyone.
Okay, thank you, Shubham. Thank you for your time. Thanks, everyone, and all the very best. And let's have the max of the sessions with me, which is me. Okay, all the best, man. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
That's all. That was all, guys. You can leave now.